PG&E settled 2 fires without admitting to crimes. The 2019 Kincade fire in Sonoma County, which led to 33 criminal charges, and last year's Dixie fire, so big it burned in 5 counties. It had PG&E under criminal investigation. Court hearings had already started on that Kincade fire this year when prosecutors struck the deal to stop it.
I look at it as doing the best that we could under the circumstances.
Dropping the charges isn't a perfect solution, Sonoma County District Attorney Jill Ravitch said, but she argues it's a pragmatic one, thanks to PG&E's political power.
If I had a magic wand and I could wave it, maybe PG&E wouldn't exist anymore, right? But Governor Newsom has decided that PG&E is going to continue, and so we're going to have to deal with PG&E in our community.
Ravitch is pointing to what happened after the 2018 Camp Fire, when Governor Gavin Newsom's office crafted a state law to bail out PG&E. Our investigation revealed Newsom's office hired a private law firm that had worked for PG&E for decades to write the bill he signed. Then PG&E pleaded guilty to 84 felony counts of manslaughter.
Listening to the CEO admit responsibility for 84 deaths and then simply paying a fine and walk away. That was not justice, in my opinion, in Sonoma County.
No one went to prison after Paradise. PG&E paid the maximum fine of just $3.5 million. And much like that fire, Sonoma prosecutors say PG&E was reckless in these. The Kincade fire sparked after old metal parts broke.
And you have a jumper that's failing as a result of fatigue.
And in last year's Dixie fire,
for the tree that was on the line, there's a tree on the line.
A tree into the line that started the fire. So how did that tree get in the line?
The prosecutors may consider PG&E reckless, but the company didn't have to admit wrongdoing under the settlement.
We have limited tools in criminal law to deal with corporations, and what we were able to do here was to get a 5-year agreement.
Prosecutors say the most important part of the deal is a third-party expert who will monitor PG&E on their behalf for the next 5 years. The DAs say that will hold PG&E to higher safety standards, with a civil judge available to weigh in if PG&E won't fix problems.
It's like civil probation, essentially.
Unconscionable to me.
Will Abrams, who survived the 2017 Tubbs fire, is skeptical the oversight program will be as tough as real probation. PG&E will also pay $55 million, including penalties and donations to charity. It'll set up a system that's supposed to fast-track payments to the people who lived in the more than 700 homes that burned last year in the Dixie fire. Abrams is skeptical of that, too.
Speed has always been used to sell us a bad deal.
PG&E wasn't able to make all of its criminal charges go away in this deal. The company still faces 4 felony manslaughter counts in Shasta County for the Zogg Fire in 2020. PG&E's actions caused the deaths of 4 people, Shasta DA Stephanie Bridget said. A civil settlement alone would not be sufficient to hold PG&E accountable for their actions.
The Zogg Fire that killed 4 people in Shasta County is up for its next hearing in court there next month. In Sonoma County, Brandon Rittiman, ABC 10 News.